Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared. Well, we're gonna go 2023 only this time. There are about 2022 levels left. I looked at some of them. I didn't think I could do them. I came upon like 4 different courses that had Kaizo in the title. And nothing but new soup speedruns. We're starting off with SMB1. This one is bad, but kind of fun. I do boo it right away. It's just kind of a mess. I also really object to the sound effects, as I always do. But, you know, you put sound effects on every damn item. But there's a sword and a Link sword to the very left. You might have seen me the first life go for it, and I'm gonna go for it here too. There's not really a good way to get that. So I decided after that second life that maybe third life. I go back a little bit, and I just completely can't do it. But yeah, there's too many of these bonsais, and it's like, okay, I give up. You don't have to have the sword to win. You just have to kill the boom booms. So you're gonna lose the sword anyway. So going back to get another one is probably possible, but not really worth it. So we lose the sword. We're just gonna fight these 5 boom booms as Toadette, and that's easier said than done. It took me quite a few lives to do. But yeah, it's both annoying and actually kind of entertaining. I think there was a time limit. I can't remember what it starts off with. We'll go to the beginning again at some point. I just want to show a few attempts. There's at least one really hilarious attempt. I think it might be this one. Yeah, no, not quite. But yeah, it's hard because the boom booms do that little duck thing, and depending on how many times you hit them, they jump around, or they do the little duck spike thing where you get hit. So it's really hard. You kind of want to separate them and do it one at a time. Oh, here, this is the one where I accidentally hit the snake block that's meant for you to hit at the very end. Here's from the beginning. We're just gonna get the sword, do the Pegasus run, and we get all the way to the boom booms. Any bullet, we're gonna damage boost through the bullets, kill a few of them. Any bullets you don't kill can come back, so you gotta be careful. Try to separate them as much as possible. Yeah, see, the bullets are coming after me pretty good here. We only got 1 left. He almost caught me there. No, maybe we had 2 left. I don't know. But here's, yep. Bam, we got him. Be careful of the bullets. Go for the flag. Honestly, kind of fun to do. I wish he hadn't put sound effects on everything, especially, you know, when I can't see a lot of stuff. That makes it even harder to see stuff. So kind of annoying, but kind of fun. There are, I think 65,000 2023 levels left, so there's a lot of those. So we should get some content from there. I think like 2022 is so populated with difficult levels at this point. I don't know. I probably could find one that I could beat if I looked hard enough, but finding more interesting stuff here, I guess. Super Mario Bros. 3 is actually extremely easy. This one's probably booable as well, but it's pretty easy, so I don't. But it is very long, and it has no checkpoints. I don't think it does anyway, if I recall. And it has a Bowser fight at the end, which Bowser in Super Mario Bros. 3 is very annoying, as you well know. I'll even speed that part up. But I do end up actually one-shotting this one, which is, you know, made me happy at least that I didn't have to play it again. But yeah, I could boo it. I generally don't if I can one-shot it, but I probably should have anyway. I sit and think about it for a second at the end of this this level. It has some Super Mario Bros. 3 1-1 qualities to it, at least at the beginning. Yeah, I throw the shell at that red coin. Hopefully he doesn't soft lock you. You never know, though. He might. Probably could fly here. I didn't try that, but I don't know if it's not necessary, obviously, because I do beat it in one shot. Almost fall off here on accident. I went the wrong way. I did actually hook up my my Switch, the first Switch, to play this game because and I'm glad I did because I got 2 extremely long levels at the end of this. Then this one is also long, so 3 out of the 5 levels are pretty long. The video does run over 30 minutes this week. I think the last video a couple weeks ago only ran 20 minutes, so it all depends on the length. You do need the red coins here, which is also, you know, you could also complain about that. And then here's the Bowser fight. And I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe if I brought the P-switch, but there is actually no way to do it. You would. I try to hit him with my tail, but when I lose the power-up, I speed it up here, because we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. And as I've complained about many times before, the Super Mario Bros. 3 Bowser is not programmed very well. I think in the original game he does go after exactly where you are, but I don't remember. I did beat the Super Mario Bros. 3 maybe less than a year ago, which I hadn't played it forever. But yeah, that can take a while. Thankfully, that actually didn't take that long. It took about 75 seconds, but I did speed it up, and that's that level. Not that hard. So yeah, I thought about booing that one, but I'm like, yeah. That one actually is probably gonna cost most people some lives. Not that I'm great or anything, I just got lucky. Yeah, that Bowser, no re-up of the power-up in that Bowser room, you could get easily killed. SMW is, pretty crappy. I don't know, this one is the least memorable one because I actually think I cheesed it. But this is also, it's like a Japanese level and there's a bunch of garbage in it and I don't even really know what I'm supposed to be doing in this first section. I figured out a good way and I think it's cheese, but I don't know. So if you bounce off the, and I didn't jump off it yet, but if you jump off the snowball and it lands on those conveyor, it will hit the switch. And then, I was trying to put the bomb in the hole. I actually tried to drop the bomb on off, but yeah, if you don't trigger that on off, you're dead. But I also then accidentally, I think, jumped off the snowball and it landed on the spring, or it didn't move. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. So it didn't turn the switch, so I'm like, well, I'll just jump. I see a piranha over there, I do a Z jump, and that works. Something's going up there, I don't even know. Switches are the wrong way. There's a pick-a-door situation. I did look in the, not in the program, but I looked on the thumbnail later, and that is a trap. Even if you get the P-balloon, it doesn't work. So I go in the subworld, there's a THX question mark, and a bunch of fire flowers fall down, and my screen messes up for some reason. And I get killed by a Kaizo block, basically, when I'm trying to get that fire flower. Yeah, I think I do show at least one attempt to go through the door, but later I just like, we're not even gonna bother with that, because I don't want to waste a bunch of time killing myself. And yeah, like I said, you can get the P-balloon, but you can't get out of that. It's like a prison cell up there, so there's no point. So we're going back in here. We'll go up this way. A lot of garbage in here, so we gotta be careful, but we got the fire flower now, so we got a couple of hits. There's more fire flowers. And there's a P-balloon I'm like gonna go on, and I'm like, wait, what if I just go back in the main world and fly to the right? Let's see if that works. And that works, so that's the level, really. It's gonna take me a little while to get to the end, but yeah, stupid level. Poorly made, not well, you know, just not well thought out. Flying through nothing forever. I skipped out, and God knows how much level. I think I looked at the time. I might show in the video. I don't know, but it took me like 48 seconds, and the upload time is like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So hell, there could have been like a checkpoint. I don't know. Yeah, I do look. 2:14. I've beat it in 48 seconds. So he apparently didn't think about that. So on to the really long levels. We'll show a few deaths in this one. This one does have checkpoints. This would be a decent level, but it's a swamp level. There's a red coin up there. I didn't figure out how to get that. If there might be like hidden coins on the left side. I didn't ever check. I was just kind of hoping I didn't need the red coins in this level. But yeah, this level kills itself with a slow-moving lava, swamp poison or whatever it is. This level takes forever, and it's just obnoxious. You have to sit there waiting for this poison all the time. So yeah, now I'm screwed. Now I have to go up here and wait, and it takes forever. It takes so long for this stuff to move. It's at the slowest setting, and there's multiple places in this level where you have to stay here and wait. It's just obnoxious. That alone ruins this level. I would have the poison at a regular level without moving, and this level would be okay. I think there is at least one section that's way harder than everything else, so it's a little uneven in difficulty. But yeah, if you just had the poison at the bottom of the screen, where it was a danger if you were down there, but you didn't have to wait all the time, this level would actually be pretty decent. It'd be very traditional. Yeah, the only reason we have to hit that button is because I can't. I did die to this guy a couple of times. I think I tried a few things. Another thing about this level is the pipes that dispense piranha plants are pretty frequent, and sometimes if the lava doesn't kill them, it can get into a cycle where you can't get through, which really sucks, because every time you have the opportunity to get through, the piranha plant pops up. I think that's what happens right here. So as soon as that pipe is exposed, the piranha plant comes up, and I'm screwed. Oh, I'm cut back here. I did die there, though. I must have accidentally cut that part out. But yeah, the piranha plant popped up when I tried to go, and it killed me, I think. So you have to jump on that pipe right away. Or the piranha plant could... If the lava hits the piranha plant, he dies. Yeah, the coins are bonus, thankfully. Yeah, that first one, I'm not sure if there's maybe a hidden blocks on the left side of the screen. I didn't check. I didn't look in the program for this one at all. It's not hard. Except for like one part is pretty difficult. Actually, there are a couple parts. 2 parts where I died a few times. And that part that I just showed where the piranha plant pops out of the pipe. That one killed me a couple times too. Yeah, see, we have to sit here and wait the whole time. It's so frustrating. That's not that fun. If it went faster, that would be one thing. In the next room, not much we can do yet. Gotta watch out for this guy. Pop him up. We're actually high up in the level now, so the lava is not bothering me. There is a mushroom. Presumably that's a progressive because there are some ice coins here. There's a POW in this block, and I guess that helps, but there's no real reason for it. But I do use it right here. Also, there are some blind drops and stuff too, but mostly it's safe. But you're very worried about where the lava is going to be because you don't know. So we got a bomb behind a wall. We got some piranha plants below him, but they can't shoot at an angle where it will hit him. So they are on a seesaw, so we're gonna have to bump them up, but we gotta go find where we can get to. So we're gonna go down again. And so we're waiting for the damn lava. Yeah, this is just. They really should have thought a little harder about this. Yeah, and then if you sit here and wait too long, you're screwed. And yeah, a lot of times there's guys who just pop up and you don't know they're going to be there. Pretty much every pipe has them, though. So we lost the fire flower. Yeah, as soon as the lava drops below that pipe, those guys pop out if you're not ready for them. And obviously, you don't want to be jumping in the lava to the pipe. You have a little bit of a time that you can get through there safely, but it's hard to judge, and you don't exactly know where things are all the time. So I think right here I lose my power up, get my mushroom. Yeah. I saw the pipe, I went for it, because I thought I could make it, and then I died. Or I didn't die, but I lost my power up. So we are small, but we can still make it out of here. We just gotta be careful. Don't want to die, but there's a checkpoint here. If I had gotten that checkpoint first, I could have got a fire flower, I'm sure. And he gives me a helmet, which is cool. You see there's a Lakitu. He's throwing piranha plants above, or fire piranha plants, or whatever you want to call them. We're gonna go grab his ride just because I can. Always want a Lakitu, but there's nothing I can really do in here with him. But it's kind of fun to kill him and ride around. Yeah, like I said, this one is not that bad. Technically, it's just that lava just takes forever to go up and down. If it was too fast, that might be a problem too. Like I said, if they had just left it at a certain level where it can be a threat in some places and not a threat in other places, that would have been much better. Oh, he also puts hidden blocks here. That's actually, I got kind of lucky there, because this is a necessary item. I think I booted in the first life just because I was so annoyed by the lava. I think that's the only thing you can do with that. I think that's the only way you can get through. This room kind of bugged me because there's vines that you can activate the wrong way, but you can't exit the room, so you can't reset the vines. But I thought I had to get up in this section. And I thought the vine was in this block, although it was a coin, so it can't be, but I didn't realize that at first. What we need is an on-off switch to go to the bottom left. So yeah, I did die here at least once, because I thought I messed up when I actually didn't. Yeah, he should let me exit the pipe, or reset the room. Yeah, I'm a little confused. I think I have to get up there where the coins are. I see another spot up above to the right. I might not have seen it at this life, I don't know. But yeah, I hit the block and it's blocked, so it goes down, and I'm thinking, oh, well, I just messed up, so I gotta start over. So I end up killing myself. That's actually not the answer, it turns out. We'll cut right back there. Turns out that this is just a bonus. There are a lot of coins and bonuses in this level, which is nice if you're playing endless, but obviously I don't care about it. I feel like people are gonna skip this one just because it's so long and with the waiting for the lava. There's a spot without a coin that has a vine, and you can't actually wreck that, so I could have got out that last time. I just didn't see it. I barely missed it when I was jumping around down there too. So yeah, we have to wait. I had to jump up really quick and I lost my helmet. Wait again. Wait till it gets all the way to the bottom of the screen. We have a limited time to run. Blind fall. Mostly pretty safe though. I think he keeps it pretty safe if you have to do the blind falls for the most part. Like, you can't just fall into the lava, I think. I'm not 100% sure, though. There might be some spots where you do that. Very easy to accidentally grab onto the vines there. Another POW that doesn't really matter. The conveyor kind of ate my wall jump there. A P-switch, which I think is just for that bonus to the right. Don't really know what's up that guy, but I don't care though. I got a checkpoint. Checkpoint number 2. He is generous with the checkpoints, thankfully. Actually, even the sections between the checkpoints are really long, and the last one. So this is the one spot that I had the most trouble with, because there's only one. The safe spaces are on those mushroom platforms. I thought this was going to be safe, but it's not quite. And since you have a mushroom, you're actually like, maybe not getting a mushroom would be a better choice here, because you'd have a better way to jump. But it's very, very tight in this space. So here's another spot where I think, well, that guy might have died there, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, he died. Here's another guy that just might live or might not. So we hit the on off. Now we have to wait for it to go down. And that guy, of course, comes out because that's a red pipe, and I get stuck up here. But thankfully, I do wait up here. Yeah, I don't trust it. I did die. I died like 3 times here, I think, 3 or 4 times. I didn't take that many lives to beat this, but the world record is very long. I think I died more in this section than I did anywhere else, though. And it would take a decent time to get back here and do this over and over again. But we're out of it. We get a spiky helmet, which isn't super necessary and actually ends up kind of hurting me. But yeah, I know at this point I don't have anywhere. I don't have another checkpoint. The mushroom platform is thankfully where the lava stops, so I'm kind of safe here. There's another Lakitu, and I hit that block. I'm like, oh shit, I broke that block. I don't want to break that block. Have a mushroom, have a spring. A lot of this stuff isn't super, like, you don't need it. Now I'm a little afraid of where I'm supposed to be jumping. Gotta wait again. P-switch, I'm like, okay, do I need that or do I need the spring? Do I need both? Carry that over here, and I figure, well, there's an up arrow. Let's see what's up here with the spring first. I lose the helmet because there's a bunch of shit up here I don't see. Get the Lakitu's ride, and the key is in this brick. It's not too bad. But there was a Lakitu throwing fire piranha plants, so I thought about grabbing the spring here, but I'm like, well, I'm already in this room. I go back, and it's gone, actually. I think, no, it's not. It's there. There's a mushroom in that block, is what it was. That opens this pipe, and that is the level. I assume there's probably a one-up up to the left. I already probably got 3 one-ups already. But yeah, like I said, not a terrible level, but it's just, gotta work with that lava is just not cool. It's not fun. So yeah, 17-minute world record if you want to try to take that. That one would be tough to do in one life. Now that I know what everything's supposed to do, and that one definitely, if I was on my Switch 2, would have kicked me off. I didn't have any problems with that on the Switch one. I don't understand. I don't understand. By the way, I have barely touched Donkey Kong. I did play it a little bit on last Sunday. My power went out, and that's the only thing I had that would work. So we're on the last level. 3D World is... This is going to be a... just the win because it's a very long level. Very annoying. You see the Meowser drops right on your head beginning. It's a run from Meowser stage, which is supposedly that's how it's supposed to be, which is nice. But the second part of it is a vertical section, and it's very blind. You have to just kind of learn it. Very annoying. Power-ups are not frequent in this level, so I already know where everything is in this stage. But yeah, kill Meowser with bombs, which is very annoying. Yeah, power-ups are very sparse in the second section. Only the mushroom in the first section. So yeah, we gotta fight this guy the old-fashioned way. This takes a while. But he has the key. And he's thankfully sticking around this time. Yeah, this one is mostly annoying because of the blindness of the second section. There should have been a checkpoint after the first section. That would have made this level infinitely better. But there's just not. He has to do it all at once. It's a very long level. Almost got killed by his butt in that second. Thankfully I was able to escape him. And the bombs are lit, which is also very annoying. If they weren't lit, that would be a little easier. But it's not that bad. That's not that bad. But here, going to the subworld, vertical subworld, you have to travel up. You have like very little time to react, and you can't even see what's above you. There's at least one section with a pipe where you like, when do I go in? If you go in too early, you get rejected. If you get to the end of the pipe and the screen hasn't scrolled up enough. So they give you a mushroom because you have to damage boost through Meowser. There's no other way to do it. And then you have the cat suit, and you have to worry about if he hits you with these fireballs, you're dead. You're screwed. Because you can't really get through here. You can get through here with the mushroom, but it's very difficult because of these potaboos. So we're through that danger anyway. Meowser is very often, he'll just jump up and pop up and hit you. But yeah, see, I'm way above the screen. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know where things are, but I did actually look in the program at one point at this. Make sure there wasn't any cheating, and also just to kind of familiarize myself with where I was supposed to go. This part's really annoying. You have to get above the screen, and then there's a couple of Koopas, and I actually like didn't die most of the time when I did that, but I did lose the power up here. He seems to have known that I could have done that. There's Magic Koopa I killed right there, but we will get to another cat suit pretty soon. This part's difficult with the big bully. Gotta be careful not to get pushed off by him. This is the pipe where if you enter it too early, you're gonna get rejected and shot right back out in the lava. I did that at least once. Yeah, and then there's actually some places where like, okay, I go this way, and it's actually a dead end, and you're screwed because you don't have enough time to actually go the other way because the lava's coming up. And it would be very easy to get hit by Meowser here. And I didn't even notice there was a boom boom when if you get hit by that boom boom, you're also dead because I don't think you can get up high enough. Oh, maybe you could. You might be able to jump off a bullet if you get lucky. It's also kind of hard to tell in the program where the lava is gonna stop. But I kind of figured out here. I'm like, oh, I better get that fire flower because I think it's gonna make me fight Meowser on these donut blocks, which is very annoying, very difficult. Thankfully, I did it in one try. Yeah, the furthest I got before this last life was that pipe that rejected me. But yeah, this is super dangerous because you have to keep jumping, or else the donut blocks are gonna fall. you don't have a lot of space to fight Meowser. And he's usually pretty predictable, but sometimes he'll corner you, and then you're kind of screwed. So it'd be really easy. If you lost your Fire Flower, you're done here, because you don't have any other power-ups. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty difficult level. But I got him. And that should be the end of the level. Well, we gotta go through a pipe. If you didn't go through that pipe quick enough, you'd be screwed, too. I was very afraid of, the lava here, although I don't ever see it, so we're probably okay. And Kaizo blocks. I was afraid he was going to Kaizo block me. Yeah, so if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will hopefully see you next week. I did miss last week. Was too busy to do a video. But happy to be back. So thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.